But I think the result is bad. I think it's a bad tackle.
Because I just want to recap what you say very often here, in that winning the ball isn't an excuse or doesn't negate if you then follow through and make contact like that on a player. Because some people will be watching and go, yeah, but you won the ball.
Well, I don't think he did win the ball, Rob, did he? He gets a touch on the top of the ball. You know, he almost skims off the top of the ball and he goes into his opponent's shin. So I don't think he won the ball.
No, but winning the ball is a bit of a red herring there?
Maybe.
OK.
You spoke to Victor Gyökeres yesterday. That interview will come out, I think, in tomorrow's papers. So without wanting to crash embargoes, what was his sort of mood? It's an interesting one. James was sort of speaking earlier about things not being binary, and you know, often it's been too easy. He's had 0 touches in the first half an hour of a game, and he may not be the next Harry Kane, but he might be a significant addition to help Arsenal over the line.
I really do, and you know, and so I disagree with a lot of people over this, and he's got a lot of criticism, a lot of it deserved as well. But they brought him in, and he's something different. And you know, not all his goals are pretty. You know, he shinned it against Leeds. Yesterday, he was falling over on one leg and scored it with the other. But the second goal was obviously he was in the right place to get the pass from Martinelli. He's got, what, 6 goals in 8? And, you know, again, we mentioned off air, I'm not trying to compare with Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp now, but...
You did say earlier you think he's better than both of them. You're going to explain why he's more useful than Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp.
Well, yeah, no, but but he's got 13 goals in his 32 games for Arsenal, and in 32 games, Henry scored 12 and Bergkamp scored 11. Now, look, they've all arrived at Arsenal having had very different journeys. Obviously, Thierry had a bit of a disaster at Juventus, and he was playing as a winger. And obviously, Bergkamp came from Inter Milan. But it just shows you that there was some patience needed, and I'm still not saying that Victor Gyökeres is going to achieve anything like those two. But equally, he's got an important part to play in that team. And, you know, those that want him to be on the subs bench, they got that yesterday, and Suzu started, and... You know, he didn't have a great performance. Gyökeres will score in all competitions, not the Premier League, 23, 24 goals this season.
Steam coming off a few computers in the social media department there. Charlie Wyatt calls him better than Henry.